Night-night. Okay. The world's a big place, you know, and it's full of interesting things. I'm happy where I am, thank you very much, said Olga smugly. I have my run, and I have plenty to eat. So cute. And I have a house on legs, with a dining room and a bedroom with a window to look out of. I carry my windows with me, said Fangio, blinking his beady eyes. And if I were to tell you some of the things that I've seen through them, it would make your fur stand on end. I like my fur the way it is, thank you, said Olga. What things? Trees, said Fangio. Bushes, banks, leaves, rubbish dumps, bonfires, roads, lanes, vegetables, flora and fauna, copses, green meadows, mushrooms, ponds, streams, the springiest turf you could possibly imagine, puddles, strange insects, pheasants' eggs, hay, straw, mollusks, worms, sheety nooks, holes in the ground. I could really go on all night, but I have so much to do, I really can't spare the time. If I were you, I'd be up and away. I wouldn't spend my life at the beck and call of others. I'd do things. Stand on my own 4 paws for a change. Think of it. Instead of having to wait every day until someone feeds you, you could do it yourself. Eat when you feel like it. What you like, when you like. They don't call it the Elysian Fields for nothing. They've never forgotten me yet, said Olga dubiously. Ah, said Fangio darkly. But supposing they did? Suppose one day they weren't there, and you were left shut up in your house. Is it very dangerous in these fields? Asked Olga. Fangio snorted. Dangerous? Dangerous? If anything comes along I don't like the look of, I just roll myself up into a ball and I wait until they go away. There's nothing to it. I'd like to see the animal that would frighten me. Even dogs? Asked Olga, who had once seen a very large one come up the road. It was called an Alsatian, and she hadn't liked the look of it at all. Dogs? Fangio jumped. What? Where? A great big one, said Olga, making the most of it, foaming at the mouth with fangs as big as cucumbers. I'll tell you a story about it if you like. But Fangio had gone. Moving with a surprising turn of speed for his size, he vanished into the nearby bushes as if his very life depended on it. Olga sat staring at the spot for... Olga sat staring at the spot for quite a while. Somehow she felt strangely unsettled, and the grass which she'd been enjoying up until a minute or so before now seemed dull and tasteless. It was not a very nice feeling, and try as she might, she couldn't shake it off. I do hope Olga's all right, said Karen Sawdust later that evening after she'd put her to bed. She seemed very odd, not at all her usual self. I shouldn't worry, dear, said her mother. I expect guinea pigs have their off days just as we do. And really, she couldn't have spoken a truer word, for although Olga might not be having an off day at that very moment, she definitely had the thought on her mind, and as she closed her eyes and made ready for sleep, she decided to have one just as soon as she possibly could. Okay, that's the end of chapter 5. Yay! Ready for bedtime? Ready for night-night?